I want to introduce you to Kerry Davies, who's a registered Queen's nurse, and she's talking about managing long COVID as a nurse. So thank you, Kerry. And
Yeah.
I'll give you a little nod if you
Yeah.
seem to be running over time.
Thank
But
you.
thank you, Kerry.
Can I just start really by saying thank you to Sarah, because I'm now going to find it hard to speak after that, Sarah. So thank you so much for speaking out and everything that you're doing. Um, yeah, we'll touch base again. So my name's Kerry. I am a registered nurse of 21 years, and I've done acute medical nursing, rehabilitation, and community nursing. I've been living with long COVID now for since 2020. Before that, I was fit, active, ran 3 times a week, hill walking. And since 2020, I've been left with this debilitating illness, which for me, and again, it's different for everybody. I need to stress this. Everybody is struggling in different ways. But I've been left with mast cell activation syndrome, dysautonomia, orthostatic intolerance. So when I'm stood up for any length of time, vascular dysfunction, cerebral hypofusion, again, the circulation getting to my head, post-exertional malaise, um, and cognitive communication difficulties. So again, you're all seeing me now. I'm articulating okay. It depends when you see me. If I can speak properly, I end up often with slurred speech, muddled speech, processing difficulties, keeping up with conversations, reading, um, even sometimes crossing a road. I can't always judge when I need to do that. Um, I was assessed by a professor of clinical linguistics, and again, that's where I'm going, trying to just get across. We do often talk about the term brain fog, and I just think, the difficulties they've found is cognitive communication difficulties, which again is found in other conditions, brain injury, neurodegenerative. So, you know, the term brain fog and fatigue and it's really, really difficult for other people to try and understand what we're talking about. Um, I have been very fortunate. I am under a private consultant now, so I am trying different treatments. But again, it's not gone. I have to manage my life. I have to accommodate the illness. I have to accept, make adjustments. And over the last few years, I've really focused on advocacy. I'm a co-founder member of Long COVID Nurses and Midwives UK. I've made a short educational video with the experience of care lead, podcasts, speaking out, resources, educational tools, worked with RCSLT and Queen's Nursing Institute. So just trying to keep speaking out for the people that aren't being heard or aren't being supported, and healthcare staff that are going through this. As I've mentioned, I have to adapt. And there's so many triggers that make me worse. COVID exposures being, yeah, literally my body knows before the person knows that I have been exposed to COVID. Um, so too much cognitive exertion, too much physical exertion. And again, the conditions fluctuating and relapsing and no hours the same, really. In terms of my employment, I'll try and be quick now. In terms of my employment, I wasn't supported back into a nursing role. I was put on the redeployment register in 2023. I am now in an administration role. I've got an incredible manager who has been so supportive, and I have got the adjustments that I need to work, which, we're all still fighting for. People want to be employed. We just need adjustments. Working from home, flexibility, the timing of the work, rest breaks. Honestly, I could go on. Computer software. There's just so many healthcare workers and everybody just not getting the support they need and the understanding. So I think my time's probably nearly up, but I just want to, try and leave it with the fact that we're not tired. Think people think that we're tired. I feel poisoned, you know. At times I feel poisoned. I feel that every single cell in my body is glitched and deoxygenated and just doesn't work properly anymore. Um, and it's stripping people of their lives, their health, their careers, family, friends. It's and we're talking about other energy limiting conditions, Emmy. We need to keep speaking out. And so if the one thing we can do is just keep reading, keep advocating, keep speaking out and support others and protect others, So yeah, that's it. That's 4.5 years in a nutshell, really, in 5 minutes. It's had to get across so much in such a short space of time. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's speaking up and yeah, stronger together.